Hello, everyone. This is Jennifer Maurer. I'm the Executive Director of NAIFA-Maryland, and I'm happy to bring you this August video news you can use. I'm getting a little more comfortable with doing this, although I'll never be comfortable on Zoom seeing my hands talk for themselves and generating all this energy. But again, like I've said in previous episodes, we really want to bring a personalization to the NAIFA chapter and really connect with you. Some folks prefer emails, and we will do that. Some folks prefer videos, and we're doing these as they come to fruition. So without further ado, let me start talking about all of the exciting and wonderful things that are happening at NAIFA-Maryland. And please, if you're watching this and enjoying it so far, please make sure to just mention it to a friend who's not a member and send them over to md.naifa.org, and that will take them to our chapter website and get them involved and get them active and grow the organization. And what's the best way to do that? Well, on August 21st, come to our summer social. Our Brews and Bites will be held Thursday on the 21st at Independent Brewery in Bel Air. I'm happy to report we have over 21 people that have registered to come. I know August is kind of a challenging time with vacations and back to school, but you know what? These lazy, hazy days of summer, you just have to take advantage of just throwing up the towel, bring the flip-flops, come hang out with us, and make some new friends over at Independent Brewery. So it starts at 4 o'clock, and we look forward to seeing you. And if you can't make that, then I would also encourage you to register now for our Drive to Success Symposium. This is going to be held on September 18th, and we will have a half-day program of education. We're talking about succession planning with Michael Shaw, who's an attorney that specializes not just in succession planning for you, but also helping with your clients when the time comes. We have programs on employee benefits, on changes happening to Medicare, how to partner with an employee benefits firm if you want to grow your agency and enter into that market. And then we're doing an economic forecast. What's coming down the pike? Tariffs are here. The tax bill's here. We know who the leadership is in Washington. So what can we expect to come? That will be a riveting section, a general session for us. And so we have 3 separate tracks of programs that will be offered. And so there is a slight registration fee just to cover those costs. And but we encourage everyone to come. Registrations are coming in. So look more for that on our events website. And if webinars are more your thing and you don't want to come in person, I can't imagine why. Let me bring to your attention a NAIFA Live webinar that happens every month. Some members I talked to weren't aware of this, so I thought I should highlight each one in our newsletters. This is from NAIFA National. You can find this at live.naifa.org, but they offer it on the 3rd Thursday of every month. And so the next one coming up is Thursday, August 21st. It's held at noon Eastern time. And this particular program is being taught by John Schwartz. And the title is Elder Financial Abuse, Protecting Seniors from Financial Predators. John Schwartz is the CEO of the Center for Elder Abuse, and he started that organization, or that nonprofit organization, to help teach people how to detect and stop financial predators from stealing seniors' life savings. And so they take a unique approach that will be talked about on this webinar. He'll explain how they target and groom seniors' life savings and also the strategies that can be used to combat that. So again, that's on Thursday, August 21st. And if you go to live.naifa.org, you'll be able to find these directly. And we also have a program coming up in September that should be announced, I'm thinking next week. I thought it would be today, but it's going to be celebrating Life Insurance Awareness Month. That's on September 18th. Of course, all of these are 12 noon Eastern. And the Celebrating Life Insurance Awareness will be a panel of NAIFA experts, and they'll be talking about their success stories on how they market Life Insurance Awareness Month, some successes they've seen in their promotions and what works and what didn't. So that will be a great program to attend. Our October 16th program will be coming off that webpage. It's 2 days after our National Leadership Conference, so they've decided to postpone that. And we will then host our next one on November 20th. And I actually know Matt Halloran. He taught a class for the DC chapter in February, and he's absolutely fantastic. Very witty, very quippy, cuts to the chase, cuts through all the BS, if you can appreciate that. And his session is titled Be Irreplaceable, what artificial intelligence can't replace in the age of automation. Matt basically teaches you about brand awareness and marketing and creating your own brand identity. He accepts the fact that AI is never going away. However, all of that automation is never going to replace the personal connection. So if he's anything like the session that he gave in February, this is one you don't want to miss. So again, if you head over to either the Maryland event page, which you can find here at Maryland's chapter. If you go to our homepage, which is md.naifa.org, and go to our events and chapter events, you'll also find our NAIFA Lives listed there as well. So moving our attention to legislative affairs and legislative issues, we are very pleased to announce that one of our board members, Christopher Farmer, has had his application accepted by the Maryland Insurance Coverage Protection Commission. Legislation was passed this year to continue the commission, and NAIFA-Maryland was able to lobby with the commission to have a seat at the table and a voice on all of the discussions and meetings and initiatives that are going to be coming, not only this summer, but for legislative session in 2026. So all I wanted to do is just let members know that your voice is and your dues are being well used, not just in the life insurance realm, not just in the financial services realm, but in the health insurance and employee benefits realm. And so you're being represented on the board. Chris and our lobbyist, Brett Lininger, they will be reporting back and forth in this open channel now of communication with us at a board level so that we can be sure that we're on top of any issues and bring them to your attention for input, expert advice, and guidance. And along those lines, I would be remiss if I didn't ask folks to be involved in our organization. And we are putting together thought leader cohorts. We reported on this back on the my last newsletter, but we are expanding our legislative committee to having individual thought leader cohorts. So if you consider yourself an expert or have a particular niche in long-term care, in life insurance, in high net worth clients, in financial services, or economic forecast and business planning. These are the types of committees that we're putting together. And you can learn more about that by going to our website, which is md.naifa.org. And then under the About tab, just scroll down to Leadership Development. We've been doing a call for leaders. We'll pick it back up again in the fall, but it has generated over 35 members contacting us with a specialty niche and wanting to be on our committees. So our Leadership Development Committee has been frantically interviewing, phone calling, meeting for coffee with individuals so that we can appoint them to various programs, even groups like programming, women in finance, membership recruitment. I would love to have someone that's a writer to help me write emails and interesting articles that we can share with members. So what you're seeing here is an online form that you can complete, and it comes directly to me. And it just lets me know to reach out to you that you've expressed an interest. And then you may not know where you best fit or what you might be attracted to be on any of these groups. But by sending in that form, it'll just spark a conversation that we'll set together to talk, and then I can help guide you and get you involved in the organization. So we are rapidly growing as a chapter, and expect that 2026 will be not just a wider variety of leaders involved in the organization giving us guidance and direction, but also a strategic vision by the board, who will be having their strategic retreat in the fall on October 11th, 12th, sorry, I think it's the 15th, that Friday. And we will be putting together all of our 2026 programs. We're going to expand the Brews and Bites to coffee meetings. We're going to have lunch meetings. We're going to have seminars in the spring and the fall. And so look for a lot of those announcements later in the fall this year. So until then, I hope that you enjoy your summer and have been having a great summer. Today, I am recording this on August 8th, and I live here in Arizona. And yes, it's true. the temperature did reach 118. It's an incredibly impressive heat. But it's way more manageable than you folks drowning in humidity. And I should know that because I'm a born and raised Philly girl, lived in Albany, New York. So I don't miss that at all. So I will conclude this with this one thought that I'm very anxious for football season to start, because I do think, as much as I might like the Washington Commanders or the Baltimore Ravens, the Eagles, they need another Super Bowl. So come to my side of the fence. It's much more fun. Okay, on that note, I got to get kicked off. So have a great summer. Have a great day. I do hope to talk with you. Email me anything, questions, jmauer@naifa.org. Thanks. Have a great summer. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.